Hey guys, DB right here, and today I am continuing with What If Chi-Chi Became a Saiyan, and this has actually been a particular part of the story I've been looking forward to doing, so I'm actually glad that we're finally back on this part of the rotation and getting the next part to this story done. As I said, been looking very much forward to doing this. Alright, so previously on our last part, Chi-Chi, Goku, and Gohan, along with a little bit of assistance with Vegeta, were able to make short work of androids 19 and 20, with because Goku was able to take the heart virus, the medication for the heart virus. He was in a lot better form and wasn't really being weighed down by the effects, nowhere near as badly as he is in the original. And well, this led to 19 and 20 hitting their downfall relatively quickly and a lot easily than in the original. And well, they are off to go find Dr. Giro's lab, and needless to say, they did manage to find it. And rather than actually destroy androids 17 and 18, Bulma, who was also with them, decided, why don't I just take them back to the lab with me, and maybe I could reprogram them, make them a force for good, or at least erase whatever Dr. Gero did to them. Maybe then they'll wake up a little less hostile towards people. And yeah, not the worst idea, I suppose. And so, with Trunks' help, they actually remove the pod safely, and he, along with Bulma, are on their way to Capsule Corp, see what they can do about these androids. And meanwhile, everyone else stayed behind, just searching further throughout his lab, and they actually find this other pod just sitting there. No one's touched it, and it's just numbered 16. Krillin, accidentally opening it, unleashed Android 16 towards Goku. 16 recognizing Goku among them. "You are Son Goku. I am Android 16. I am going to destroy you." And, well, that led to a pretty brutal fight between 16 and Goku, and no one else really being able to assist, because 16 is just that much stronger. Even with the addition of 3 more Super Saiyans, they're helping. Yeah, they're not really doing much damage to 16. And the only thing they could really do to stop 16 from pounding away at Goku was for Krillin to use his solar flare, and they escaped. Which Vegeta is not liking one bit. Oh, he's hating that retreating business. Oh! And well, meanwhile, after giving Goku a senzu bean and they've begun to regroup, Piccolo has decided to fly off on his own and go up to the lookout, pretending to be still the evil Piccolo. And meanwhile, everyone else is sort of regrouping at Master Roshi's, trying to come up with their next move. And and just of course keeping an eye on Goku, because he is definitely, even though take a senzu bean, he's still pretty much acting like he's winded. Yeah, and of course still giving him more doses of the antidote just in case, in order to battle it back. And well, meanwhile, Piccolo does indeed arrive at the lookout and actually suggests to Kami that it is time for us to become one again, otherwise we're never going to be able to deal with these androids. Surely you saw what Android 16 did to us. And well, yeah, Kami is more or less agreeing, however, but that's because he is sensing yet another threat that is going around on the planet. Now, mind you, it's a bit more uncertain than what this threat actually is in the original timeline, because, well, whatever it is, it just seems to be keeping an even more lower profile than what it does in the original timeline. Now, we know what this threat is. It's more it's more affecting wildlife and nature at this point, really, than screams of terror from the human race. However, it is a serious threat to the planet, nonetheless. So Kami reluctantly agrees to merge with Piccolo, Piccolo being the dominant body, and he goes off to find this threat. And well, with this what he's found, there's a few dead human carcasses everywhere. A few dead humans, some of them drained completely, or just some of their clothes. But more importantly, they're not in Ginger Town. They're in the woods somewhere, in the woods nearby to Ginger Town. Really not that far from where Trunks and Gohan eventually find the time machine, which at this point, that has been done. But yeah, they found that not too long after. The difference being Gohan wasn't with Trunks and Bulma when they find the time machine, because Trunks was already with Bulma when they got the facts. So they pretty much took a break from programming 1718, went to find this time machine, and, you know, to find evidence that something has indeed come out of it. And, yeah, it's very possible whatever that thing was could have been watching them. Anyway, going back to where we were, Piccolo has indeed more or less found the creature. There are a couple of dead humans around. Some of them have not been drained, but there is still the odd one that has been drained and only the shirt remains. And well, only like their clothes remains. And of course, there doesn't seem to be any wildlife around either. And well, with a sudden ambush-like attack, the creature responsible for this carnage is suddenly attacking Piccolo, or if you prefer, Kamikolo. And what is this creature? It's sort of weird. It kind of looks like Frieza. But it also looks like a girl. It looks like a girl. And her attack, as lethal as it was, she's sort of standing before Piccolo, almost sort of timid and unsure, and more like she's just trying to defend herself rather than straight out murder Piccolo. But she does recognize Piccolo for what she knows from Dr. Giro's computer, because this is indeed Cell, but not Cell as we know him. In fact, Cell is a she in this timeline. But why is that, DB? Why make Cell a girl? Well, a couple of reasons I sort of went this way. For one thing, when we look at the whole... When we backtrack to King Cold arriving on Earth trying to avenge his son, it was only King Cold who appeared, not Frieza. So the Frieza in Cell is really, really dialed down to pretty much non-existent. A bit of King Cold within this structure of Cell, but not really any Frieza. And as we know, Frieza and King Cold are two completely different people. So, it's very likely this one might not resort to blowing up the planet if she loses. And well, the other thing is, well, she's mostly Saiyan DNA. She still has a lot of Saiyan DNA, but specifically with the addition of Chi-Chi becoming a Saiyan, it was enough to change his personality and make him more or less a girl, to change Cell's gender. And with a battle with Piccolo, and Piccolo, pretending he's beaten, she does reveal that her name is Celebi. Yep, not just Cell, it's Celebi. My name is Celebi. I am an android created by Dr. Giro. I have come back here to fulfill my programming and absorb androids 17 and 18. And well, and he's like, yes. And what about all this other carnage I'm looking here? All the wildlife you destroyed, the trees, even these people. And well, Celebi more or less just says, unfortunately, everyone's gotta eat. As for the humans, they just got in my way, tried to harm me, and well, I had to defend myself. And well, this is actually more or less of understanding. The evil of the cell has seemed to have really died down, and there's not really much evidence really that this version of Cell really wants to destroy the planet or not. But however, Celebi does give Piccolo a bit of a warning. Should you ever attack me again, I will not hesitate. I will destroy you all next time. And with that, she uses a solar flare and more or less escapes. And well, Piccolo, being unsure about this creature, more or less decides it's probably still best to, sort of track her down and get rid of her before she becomes complete. There's not really she hasn't really made clear on what her intentions are for the planet or the human race itself. She still could very much be a very evil threat and destroy the planet. So it's best get rid of her and try and prevent her from absorbing the other androids. Now, meanwhile, Goku, who is rested and recovered and feeling a lot better, in fact, he can now power back up to Super Saiyan and use instant transmission again. He has decided that he's going to take Gohan with him back to the Room of Spirit and Time. Now, Chi-Chi has not heard anything about the Room of Spirit and Time. Not in this... Well, no, there was never ever a need to bring it up. It is a place where they can get a year's training in one day, and with that, they could definitely defeat Android 16. And, well... And meanwhile, of course, also defeat this other looming threat that apparently threatens him. They did briefly sense that King Cold was with Piccolo, and that Goku's energy was there too, along with Vegeta's. So, more or less, some of the Z fighters who weren't with Goku at that point had indeed gone towards Ginger Town and found Piccolo standing there, who's filled them in all about Celebi, and that she's an android, has all their fighting cells, all of that, and, well, that is basically when Goku, Gohan, and Chi-Chi turn up with instant transmission and suggest they go to the Room of Spirit and Time, while Piccolo and the rest do their best to basically find Celebi and stop her. And, well, Vegeta and Trunks basically deciding they'll go in first. And I think that is actually where we're going to leave things for right now. So what do you guys think? How is this going to affect the story? Will Celebi, is Celebi just as evil as her original counterpart? Does she indeed intend to destroy the planet or anything like that? Or is she just simply going to follow the program, absorb Android 17 and 18 and just, I don't know, leave everyone alone? Or, keep in mind, she does have all that Saiyan DNA in her. Does she want to absorb 17 and 18 so she can indeed challenge the entire Dragon team to combat? So what do you guys think there? And unfortunately, I can't do polls on this YouTube channel anymore, but I will tell you what, I'm going to leave a couple of comments of my own in the channel with sort of like a poll. You can just thumbs up or thumbs down for yes or no. Who's actually going to train with Gohan in this reality? Will it be Goku and Gohan or Chi-Chi and Gohan? Let me know in the comments, and let me know by hitting the thumbs up on that comment. And so yeah, just simply thumbs up which one you'd prefer to see. Do you want to see Chi-Chi train with Gohan, or do you want to see Goku train with Gohan? Just thumbs up your choice. Whichever one gets the most thumbs up, I will do in the next part. Come on, fans, get involved here. And with that, we will be back next time in the next cycle. Catch you later.